Indian nationalist leader Gandhi, born Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, was born on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, Kathiawar, India, which was then part of the British Empire. Mahatma Gandhi was the leader of India's non-violent independence movement against British rule and in South Africa who advocated for the civil rights of Indians. Born in Porbandar, India, Gandhi studied law and organized boycotts against British institutions and peaceful forms of civil disobedience. Gandhi's father, Karamchand Gandhi, served as a chief minister in Porbandar and other states in western India. His mother, Putlabai, was a deeply religious woman who fasted regularly. Gandhi's overarching goal was to secure India's independence from British colonial rule. He believed that Indians should govern themselves and be free from foreign domination. Gandhi advocated for non-violent resistance as a means to achieve independence. He believed that passive resistance and civil disobedience could bring about social and political change without resorting to violence. Gandhi fought against various forms of discrimination and oppression, including the treatment of Indians in South Africa and the caste system in India. He believed in the equality of all people, regardless of race, religion, or caste. Gandhi advocated for various social reforms, including the promotion of education, sanitation, and hygiene, especially in rural areas. He also worked to improve the status of women in Indian society. Overall, Gandhi's fight was for freedom, justice, and equality. His methods and philosophy inspired many other movements for civil rights and freedom around the world. Gandhi urged Indians to non-cooperate with British authorities by refusing to participate in unjust systems or institutions, such as boycotting schools, courts, and government offices. While Gandhi was a staunch advocate of non-violence, he also believed in the power of dialogue and negotiation. He engaged in talks with British authorities and sought to find peaceful solutions to conflicts. Gandhi's approach to non-violent resistance challenged the power dynamics between the British colonial rulers and the Indian people. Instead of using traditional forms of power such as military force or political manipulation, Gandhi relied on the power of moral authority and mass mobilization to confront and ultimately undermine British colonial rule. Gandhi's leadership was instrumental in mobilizing a broad-based social movement for Indian independence. His ability to inspire and unify diverse groups of people around a common cause demonstrates the power of social movements to effect change. Gandhi's leadership and advocacy for nonviolent resistance played a significant role in India gaining independence from British colonial rule in 1947. His strategies of civil disobedience and mass mobilization were key factors in achieving this goal. Gandhi's philosophy of non-violence and civil disobedience inspired many other civil rights movements around the world, including the American Civil Rights Movement led by Martin Luther King Jr. His influence can also be seen in movements for freedom and justice in countries such as South Africa, Myanmar, and the Philippines. Movements such as the Arab Spring, the Umbrella Movement in Hong Kong, and the recent protests in Belarus have drawn inspiration from Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolent resistance. Environmental and social justice movements. Movements advocating for environmental sustainability and social justice often employ nonviolent tactics and draw inspiration from Gandhi's emphasis on living in harmony with nature and promoting social equality. One prominent activist known for fighting for similar beliefs as Mahatma Gandhi is the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama is the spiritual leader of Tibetan Buddhism and has been a strong advocate for nonviolence, peace, and human rights. Like Gandhi, he promotes compassion, tolerance, and understanding among people of different backgrounds and beliefs. Dalai Lama has been a leading figure in the Tibetan freedom movement, advocating for the rights and autonomy of the Tibetan people. He has also spoken out on global issues such as environmental sustainability, social justice, and interfaith dialogue, echoing Gandhi's holistic approach to social change.